I'm Neil with Good Apple Games, and today I'm very excited to talk to you about stable times. All right, so stable times. I'm really excited to talk to you about this. Just before we get into the review, I would like to acknowledge that this is a free copy that was provided to me from Lovemore Games, so thank you very much for supporting the channel. And my thoughts and my opinions are my own. And also, for the how to play, I am going to link to a video that I thought was really good at explaining how to play the game. So we're going to skip that portion of the video, but I'd just like to dive in to Stable Times. So Stable Times is a card placement game. You're drafting horses out of a field into your stable, and you're cycling through the horses. And I just got to say, first off, this theme is awesome. I love the theme. The artwork is beautiful, and just all the content you're getting in this game is really next level. You're getting tons of horse cards. Let me see if I can find how many cards there's. 74 cards. So you're getting a ton of original artwork, beautiful horse art, and every card, there's a name for the horse. It has the horse type. These are real horses. And then there's even additional information below. I think some of these horses are real horses that people either reached out to Lovemore Games or somehow was affiliated and got the information in there. So super cool. I mean, you're getting a ton of value in a really small package here. The game is it's a lighter weight game. Obviously, it plays 20 to 30 minutes. And all the times we've played, I've played about 4 times now. We've skied on the 20-minute side, but we did play at 5 players, and that was probably 25 minutes. And that was including the teaching and no one having played it before. So it's very easy to pick up. It's pretty simple to understand, and it's a great medium to light game with horses. So if you like horses at all, you've got to get this game. I mean, it's amazing. There's nothing quite like it, and the theme is really unique, and the art's beautiful. A few things that didn't quite cut it for me or land well. There were just a few graphic design choices that I thought were interesting, kind of provided some unnecessary friction in the game. And the first one is just the font size and the choice of font. On the cards, rule book, everywhere, it just feels really small, kind of hard to read. So you can kind of see on the back of the box, you got all this space here, but it's kind of just scrunched down, really small. So I found myself squinting and feeling older than I am, or maybe not, I don't know. But that was kind of hard. And then the art's beautiful, and some of the art is so dark, it's kind of hard to make out as well. So I know it's so tricky to find, the right color schemes, and especially when you're printing something, it looks one way on a computer and then prints different. So I totally understand that, but there were just a few things there, and then just a few minor design choices with the game. I think having the stable upgrade, it's nice and it's fun because you get to flip it over and you get, there's kind of like an upgraded, bigger version of your stable, which is a ton of fun, but it's almost required to win the game, because it changes the scoring condition. So it almost feels like a mandatory action instead of a choice. So it just bogged down the strategy and the decision making a little for me. Obviously, outside of that, there's a lot going for this game. It's super fun. I love placing the cards, finding the right horse types that had certain strategies for scoring. So, you're doing 3 horses per aisle. You get a few aisles, and depending on the row and the aisle, you can do some fun scoring things. So it's a light strategy game. I think a lot of people, a lot of families will find it very entertaining. Casual gamers will love it, and it's an overall very solid package for what you're getting. For me personally, it's a little lighter, and there's a few other games that I think fit the itch that I'm trying to scratch with a game this weight and size. But I'll tell you, the theme wins me back over. And my daughter loves horses, so I am naturally endeared to this game for that reason. She loves stable times, and I love playing it with her. You know, it takes longer with her because she wants to stop and, you know, read the names of all the horses and all that. But it's overall, it's a great game. We're definitely going to keep it on our shelf. It will be shelved. I'm not sure that we'll be busting this out a ton, but certainly it's certainly a great game. And again, if you are into horses at all, or if you love any of the other titles from Lovemore Games, Jewel Box, for example, you're going to love Stable Times. Thank you for joining today. If you enjoyed that cozy little take on board games, make sure to like and subscribe and follow for more. Until next time, this is Neil with Good Apple Games. Have a good one.